Okay, we are back at Buffalo Mountain Park in Johnson City, Tennessee, hiking the White Rock Loop today. It is about a 5-mile loop, a couple overlooks. We're going to head right at the start of this loop. I believe if we went left, we would first reach the White Rock Overlook. We're going to save that for the end of this hike. That'll be our reward for getting through the 5-mile loop. So, looks like it leads up through there, but we're going to go the opposite way and see how things go. Pretty easy going so far. Not too much elevation gain right off the bat, which is nice. Just a nice gradual incline. Looks like when you reach the pavilion area, you actually have to backtrack a little bit to continue on the White Rock Loop. We came from here. Looks like we have to come back around and get back on the trail. It's a little bit confusing. They have a marker right here, but it looks like you have to come back this way. So we're going to do that and see if we can pick the trail up over here. So we've come up a short ways from the pavilion, which you can see down here. Looks like we want to head to the right towards Huckleberry Knob to get to the loop that we are attempting to do, turning right at the trailhead. So we're going to start trekking. Should be at Huckleberry Knob soon. That's the first lookout of this hike, if you go the direction that we're going through the loop. So we should be there soon. Hopefully get some nice views of Johnson City and the surrounding mountains. All right, we just came from this direction, and coming up we reached a fork in the trail here. Continuing to the left will keep us on the White Rock Loop, but if you go to the right, that is the way to get to the Huckleberry Knob Overlook. So we are going to go take a look at that, see how the views look from there, and then we will backtrack and continue on White Rock Loop. Alright, we've reached the Huckleberry Knob lookout. Almost 360-degree views here. This is looking north towards downtown Johnson City. Over here you can, I don't know if you can make it out on the camera, but behind this high point here, out in the distance, is, I believe, Mount Holston. looking back to the south towards Buffalo Mountain. I believe this right here is Tip Top, the high point of Buffalo Mountain at 3,300 feet. Huckleberry Knob, where we are now, is at about 2,500 feet in elevation. So quite a bit of ways to go to summit from here, but still pretty incredible views here. It's a pretty cool stretch of the trail here, surrounded by these mountain laurel plants. Kind of just walls of them on both sides of you. It's pretty neat. Just stopping for a short break here. This is looking back the direction we came. We're walking along this little cliffside. It's a nice stream running down through the base of that, and just continuing on the side of this cliff. It's almost straight up on my left and straight down on my right. We're about 2 miles into the hike. Gained quite a bit of elevation after crossing over that creek bed. Just stopped here for a short break. Went off trail just a little bit to get a better view of the mountains to the west. Still have about 3 miles to go on this White Rock loop though. So we're gonna hop back on trail here and keep pushing forward. Just came to this Y in the trail here. Looks like White Rock continues on this way. Came from back here, and looks like that this leads you up to the high point of Buffalo Mountain by Tip Top Trail. Elevation that direction peaks out at 3,300 feet. But we did that one a few weeks ago, so we're going to continue on White Rock and hopefully be at the White Rock Overlook relatively soon here. So according to this, we're just under 1 mile away from White Rock, and I believe it's only about maybe 3/4 of a mile from the White Rock Overlook back to the White Rock Loop trailhead. Coming up on another sign here. Looks like we've got less than a half a mile to go here to White Rock. That stretch that we just came from, this trail here. A lot of elevation gained pretty quickly there. In about half a mile, probably gained 500 feet, I don't know. It was pretty steep, a little tougher than I was anticipating. But nonetheless, we got through it. So I'm gonna continue to the left, half mile to White Rock. All right, we got to the Tower Ridge lookout. You can see the radio tower through the trees. From what I understand, there's not much of a lookout over there, so we're just gonna continue towards White Rock. About a 1/4 of a mile to go. I'm just gonna bust this out and see you when we get to the lookout. Okay, we've reached what I believe to be the White Rock Overlook. We're at about 3,200 feet of elevation, and have incredible views up here. 180 degrees looking to the northeast here. The mountains kind of hidden in the clouds, I believe, are the Roan Mountains. Moving further east towards the Carolinas, and then coming south. Really incredible views. Step back from the ledge here so I don't fall while trying to record. Took about 2 hours to get here from the trailhead, moving counterclockwise, so turning right at the head of the trail. Have about 3/4 of a mile to get back to the trailhead from here, so I should bust that out, hopefully half an hour. I'm pretty sure it'll be all elevation drop, if not most of it. So yeah, great views from the White Rock Overlook, and that's all from the White Rock Loop in Buffalo Mountain Park, Johnson City, Tennessee.